So for the second installment of the Hidden Gem series, I thought, you know what, let's get excited about my double Celine unboxing, which comes out tomorrow morning. I am literally so excited to share these with you guys. With that being said, obviously we're going to be diving into some Celine hidden gems. Now this is going to cover new stuff that not a lot of folks are talking about, and some primo vintage stuff that I am so excited to share. Before we dive in, hey guys, my name is Caleb. I post luxury and lifestyle related content when you ask every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So if that's something you're into, hit that subscribe button down below. Consider joining the membership if you want extra perks and access, like the members meetup coming in a few months. I keep saying it, but I'm so excited for that as well. And let's kick it off with bag number one. All right, so Celine has introduced the medium Nino bag, and this is done in a supple calfskin. Now, it comes in 3 different colors. There's a white, there's a brown. My favorite colorway in this is the bronze. Now with the Nino, you're just gonna get like a nice, very simple, elevated, updated top handle. It's giving Kelly energy. She can go on the shoulder, she can go crossbody. What I do like about this bag though is you have a little bit more organization. I think that, you know, Celine doesn't really get noticed for this a lot, but they do give you a lot of good pockets, compartments, things like that. So this is going to give you 2 of those main compartments on the interior, separated by that divider in the middle, which is also going to act as structure for the exterior of the bag with that gusset design detail on the sides. But with this one priced at $3,700, this is high up on my maybe I'll buy it list, which, you know, is ever changing. But if I did want to add a new Celine bag to my collection, the Nino would be a top contender. This next bag, this is very on trend. It's giving kind of that Y2K energy that we've come to know and love. Could fall under the East-West trend depending on how you look at it. This is the medium poly bag in supple calfskin. Now for this one, I wanted to go a little bit more understated because she's got a lot going on. She has the Eddie Slimane signature staple, the big Triumph logo there on the front, which rumor has it, with Virginie leaving Chanel, Eddie Slimane might be moving over to Chanel, so this could be the time to buy up some Celine while it's still good. You also have that ruching on the front, which is again a big, you know, Y2K turn of the century staple. We saw a lot of this on a lot of Marc Jacobs designs when he was over at LVMH. I could see, you know, even though she has a lot of those style cues, the medium poly bag, this is going to be a good one for years to come. It's a nice supple leather. Like, listen, Celine has some of the best leathers in the world. Not Hermes level, like let's be real, but some very good quality leathers. And you know what? I wanted to hate it. I'm like, okay, this is like a one-trick pony. Let's slap the brand logo on the front, nice big and gold front and center. But for Celine, it kind of works. Eddie Slimane managed to perfect this aesthetic. Like, listen, he gave it to us at YSL. We're seeing it again at Celine. Does that mean we're going to see some big double C's over at Chanel? I don't know. Time will tell. But check out the medium poly bag. This is one that's not talked about enough. She is a vibe. Now this next bag, we're all about these summer trends, like hello summer 2024, this is gonna be our summer, this is our year. So for this one, this is gonna lean into that texture trend. And this bag is the Celine Classic Panier Hobo bag in Raffia and calfskin. Listen, this is priced underneath $2,000, which is amazing. I love, again, we're gonna get that Eddie Slimane staple with the Triumph logo front and center. We've got the texture, we have the Raffia, we have the calfskin leather. Like, hello summer 2024, does it get better than this? I don't know, stick around to see what else made the list. Now next up, listen, the past couple of years when it comes to trends have been all about the little micro aesthetics, the micro trends if you will. And for me, one of my personal favorites, like listen, there's been ballet core, there's been quiet luxury. I'm really into like the cowboy couture moment. Like I just love anything like rooted in Western energy, you know, Wild West America. It's kind of fun. It's a moment, if you will. Let me have my thing. Now this one leans into all of that. Now this is the shoulder bag, and by all of that I mean cowboy couture. This is the shoulder bag Claude, hello Claude, in braided natural calfskin in the color tan. Now listen, price just a little bit over $3,500, like not bad for a new bag in 2024, but I love the whip stitch detail around the edge of that flap. Listen, we've got that Eddie Slimane staple again with that big gold Triumph logo right in your face. Would we have it any other way? I mean, I don't know, but I love this bag, you guys. Now listen, this is gonna be shoulder worn, which, you know, I would need a crossbody, which is a shame, bummer. You know, I'm 6'7". Now this is gonna be a good summer staple as we're moving through these warmer months, and I could even see this carrying into early fall when we have those like late nights. It's gonna be a beautiful bag, and this tan leather is just going to look amazing for years to come. Now listen, don't come for me in the comments. I'm just sharing with you what is on the Celine website, but when it comes to exotics, Celine does them really well. And one of my favorites, there's actually 2 on this list, but quite possibly my favorite is the Mini 16 in the Porous Crocodile in the color burgundy. Now, you all know I'm here for a good top handle. I love my Kellys, I love my Peekaboos, I love my .com. I mean, that list could go on and on. But the 16 has been on my list this year so far for me personally. And you all know burgundy is like 2024's color of the year. And with this gold hardware, it looks rich, it looks amazing. And what I love about this, it's not a shiny crocodile. Like, this is a good matte crocodile. And listen, you're like, Caleb, listen, what does something like that cost? According to the website, it is price on request. If we have to ask, we can't afford it. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I'm imagining this is probably a 5-figure bag easily, but I mean, you have to admit, she is gorgeous. Now, one more exotic just because it is so freaking cute. This is the Celine Lana Minauderi in Lizard. The color is pastel pink. She's just cute. What are you gonna throw in there? Maybe like a lipstick, maybe your Motorola Razr if you're still using a flip phone. I mean, those did make a comeback, so maybe that's not such a niche comment anymore. But I love this bag. The pastel pink, the gold, this is super freaking cute. I could see this worn to an event with like maybe a dress in ostrich feathers. Like that could be a moment, that could be a thing. Now this one, they're telling us the price. She's $6,300, which for a bag this tiny is kind of a big ask, but I mean, hello, it's super cute. All right, guys, let's power through 3 more new bags. Then I have a list of pre-owned bags. And does the Celine Boogie make that list? You're gonna have to find out. But first up, I love that they kept the belt bag. Now, this is the mini belt bag, ingrained calfskin, light taupe. I threw this one on here because, hello, it's a classic. Like, this is a Celine staple. This and the luggage. I've never had either, but I appreciate them from a distance. This one I threw on there because belt bags for 2024 is a huge trend. We've been seeing this at Prada. We've seen this with the Row on the Margot toe. We've seen this with the Sangles at Hermes. Like, those are a perennial classic. But belt bags are huge for 2024. Look around, and a lot of the new bags you're going to see are going to have that belt detail. It is just fitting that we include the belt bag on this list. Now, this is an ingrained calfskin, which is admittedly not my favorite. I'm not really big into like the Saffianos or like the overworked leathers. And in light taupe, you could literally wear this with everything. It is like the perfect neutral. Now, leaning into 2 trends, we've got belted, we have east-west with this bag. This is the Celine Abbey bag in supple calfskin. And admittedly, this is not a bag that I hear talked about enough here in the luxury space. I'm loving it in this black colorway with the gold hardware. It really pops, it's pronounced. I love the ruching and how it's gathered up at the top, kind of like a big drawstring bag. She's kind of giving Chloe Paddington energy, which I could also see making a comeback in 2024, but this one is super freaking cute. Now, we saw this on the runway in a much larger size, which admittedly, I don't love it as much. It just, in the larger size, it's giving like 2000s, like kind of dated energy. But with this East-West version, like, hello, Vibe 100. Like, this bag is hot. Now, one more on here that I just wanted to throw in. Now, this one I included because she kind of encompasses a lot of summer trends and aesthetics, while also remaining kind of under the radar, or a hidden gem, if you will. This is the medium Annabelle bag with fringes and suede calfskin brown. You're like, Caleb, like, what trend is this hitting? Cowboy couture. Hello. We've got the belt there on the front, which is actually adjustable, they say here on the website. And we have texture with the suede and the fringe. Like, this is a moment. It's also lined in suede, so this bag is going to be deliciously heavy, beautifully constructed, priced at $49.50. And I mean, I could see myself getting on board with this bag. Like, could this be a Caleb Snell bag 100? Now listen, I am probably going to regret sharing some of these hidden gems pre-owned edition, because listen guys, you can find Michael Kors era Celine, even lesser known Phoebe Philo era Celine for pennies, like literal pennies. Behind me, I have 3 Michael Kors era Celine bags, and I think all 3 together, I might have paid $300. One was like $140, one was $90, one was $80. Like, the deals are real and they're out there for now. So we're gonna kick this list off. I've got a few really good ones over at the Real that I found that I want to share with you guys and kind of, you know, let you in on my secret. But up first, we have to talk about this FIFA World Cup bag from Celine. Now, this is Michael Kors era. So this is probably, I think this would have been from 2002. This one is done in like a really cool color blocking. I mean, if you were around in 2013, that was a big deal. And I just love how like funky this bag is. Like, imagine going to the bar to watch the World Cup with your significant other and you've got this on your shoulder. You are going to be 100% on trend. This bag is just a moment. It's cheeky. It's very of that era, which is so hot right now. Priced at $665. Like, again, this isn't like the sub $100 deals I was telling you that I got, but I think for a bag this special, she's well worth the price. Now, this wouldn't be a Celine Hidden Gems without touching on a couple of boogies. Now, this first one, this is a Crocodile-Trim, crocodile, yes, Raffia boogie bag. You're going to be leaning into a little bit of exotic. You've got the texture with the Raffia. And what I love about some of these more special Celine boogies is they have extra hang tags. You've got the Celine Triumph logo. You have some crocodile tassels. This one overall is in pretty good condition because listen, if you've got bags from like the early 2000s with these lighter like Raffia kind of canvas bodies, a lot of times, much to my chagrin, you can find a lot of like glue residue along the seams. This one really doesn't have any. Overall, it's very clean. She's going to be absolutely fabulous. Now, make sure that you live in an area or in a country where this can be shipped to because you've got the Crocodile-Trim priced at $355. I'm hoping my husband, you know, catches the hint when he's editing this because This is a Caleb Snell bag if I ever saw one. One more Boogie bag that I want to put on your radar, bring to your attention if you will, is the Boogie in Ostrich. Now this one's currently in like a very cute pastel pink, and with the exotic Celine Boogies, you actually got feet on the bottom. They're leather lined. Now the dust bags for these bags were incredibly special. Rather than this era Michael Kors dust bag, you're gonna get a beautiful jersey dust bag with that Celine metal logo on the front. It is very understated, very chic, very upscale, and sadly enough, or you know, for us collectors, the good news is these often sell for less than $1,000, and depending on the colorway, the Real Real had a lime green Celine Boogie in the Ostrich with the special dust bag for $525. Why did I not buy that? I am literally kicking myself because now the Ostrich Boogie is on my wish list, my must-have for 2024. Check this one out. It's actually been marked down to $796. That is insane. This was originally a $5,000 handbag back in 2004, but all things considered, that's a steal. We've got a couple of Phoebe Philo moments here, and this first one, like, listen, if Caleb Snell 2021 had seen this bag, this would have been in my closet 100. This is the Celine Cartable pillow bag, and with this bag, it is leaning into that pillow trend, which was so hot a few years ago. This one's actually from the 2016 collection, so she was there a little bit before the pillow moment happened. So did Phoebe Philo miss that trend? Or maybe she started it, we don't know. But this one is in a really good, just like a nice light gray, leather lined. I can only imagine how squishable this is, how absolutely fabulous the leather is. And it's that very beautiful minimal Phoebe Philo touch that we've all come to know and love. And I could see this making like a sneak attack return to the fashion space. This bag is so cute. All right, now this next one, this is the medium trapeze. And listen guys, I tried so hard to make the medium trapeze work for me. I think it's a beautiful bag. The way that the turn lock, to actually access it, you have to like open a little hatch, do the turn lock. Such a moment. Now this one's giving me Fendi Selleria vibes with those like very large overpronounced hand-stitched seams along the edges. This is in 2014. It's in a red leather, so you're going to be leaning into that burgundy aesthetic that's so hot right now. This one looks to be a full set. No dust bag. No big deal. You'll get a real dust bag. I love the gold hardware. You know I love a good red gold moment. The interior is in good condition, also leather lined. Like this bag, you guys, is absolutely stunning. If it worked for me, I probably would have bought it already because it is fabulous. Now let's talk about another Michael Kors era bag. This is the Trion Tassel handbag. Now this bag, very simple, very under the radar, but you're going to be leaning into that texture aesthetic again with this raffia touch. It's also kind of leaning into cowboy couture a little bit. It's kind of giving, you know, some of those Western energies with these beads and the little tassels and things that they've attached. Again, I think that for the resale value, this one might be priced a little high at $524, but I've also never really seen this style before, so is it a little bit rare? It could be, which would make it a what? A hidden gem. You got that right. Good job. Last bag. This one is one that I've kind of toyed with adding to my collection. This is from the Phoebe Philo era, and this is the small Seau Sangle, which is just a beautiful, comfortable, easy shoulder bag slash bucket moment. This one has a nice big thick web strap, but unlike some brands, it doesn't have like the name plastered all over it. So very chic, very under the radar. Now this one's done in a very beautiful, kind of a Aegean blue color. It's very rich looking. I could see this on vacations, if you will. I think the Seau Sangle was kind of slept on, like in especially the larger sizes in like a more neutral color. The Seau Sangle is a gorgeous bag, and this one happens to be priced a little high, I think, because of a special color, but you can find like the more neutral versions well under $1,000 these days, which is an absolute steal for a Phoebe Philo era bag. It's fabulous. All right, guys, so that wraps up the Celine hidden gems. So you know what to do next. Put your hard hats on, start mining for some more hidden gems, and let me know down in the comments, have you had any of these bags? Did any of these bags get added to your wish list now that you've seen it? I'm curious to know because I'm having a bit of a Celine moment in my own collection, and make sure you come back tomorrow if you want to see me unbox 2 very special Celine bags. Until next time, guys, stay safe, have fun. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye. I'm just trying to be quick and hot. Yeah. Ooh, hot. Ooh, ah, ooh, ee. Do not put that in the...
Oh, that's not
no.